Welcome back to Suladan Plays Bendy and the Dark Revival. So good news, I think I may have sorted out one possible source of the audio issue. It doesn't seem like it would be related, but it's also weird enough to be a thing. When I got the new graphics card, months ago, and that, of course, involves hooking the monitors up differently. One of the monitors that got, well, the one due to having to pick the cable that matches your graphics card, I've got a split of display and HDMI cables. Well, the monitor that got the HDMI cable turns out to also have built-in speakers that I forgot existed because I don't use them. Nothing against built-in speakers on a monitor, it's just in my setup I have the desktop speakers and or headset when gaming. Well, when gaming for recording or with the, Discord calls and whatnot. But, yeah, one day I was just, kind of poking around, and I normally don't have Discord open when I'm recording, obviously. Well, I had Discord open, and the audio cut weird, and it popped up in Discord as like, hey, new audio device detected, name of monitor. Would you like to switch? And I'm like, what? So yeah, that possibly might have been linked and has now been fixed as far as the, disabling of audio devices and whatnot goes. So that's the good news. The bad/neutral news is life has been annoyingly busy lately, and trying to do 3 videos a week has been draining. There's been other stuff that has been draining, but that's also not helping. What happened was I was doing 2 videos a week, plus the, occasional one extra third episode, which was generally Planet Crafter. Still got to finish that, I know. Doing 3 right now has also been shooting that in the foot a little. Well, then I finally decide I'm going to start SWTOR, or Star Wars The Old Republic. And then Oxenfree 2 comes out a week later, and I'm like, oh no, I've got to play that. Oh no, I'm playing 3 games again. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh no, other life stuff happened and tied up time, and I end up burning out a little bit, and I'm like, hey, we're gonna dial some of this back. Not like long-term burnout, it's just like sustaining that for a continuous rate was going to be problematic unless I could squeeze out some extra time elsewhere, which I have done in some other ways, assuming work stays scheduled. I'm getting home a little earlier, and someday they're going to fix that bridge, which will mean I can get to and from work quicker, and that'll give me back a little more time, and the other side job will slow down, and lots of things here and there that aren't pertinent to this discussion. But what I'm probably going to do, and I'll be mentioning this in both Bendy and Oxenfree, since they're the 2 that are affected, so if you're watching both, you might hear a bit of a repeat here. But basically, I'm going to move SWTOR to Fridays, move Bendy and Oxenfree to Mondays, and then alternate them. And yes, I know Garden of Banban 4 has come out. It's also on my list, but I wasn't going to also throw that on top of the already pile that is currently happening. I'll get to it. I'm looking forward to it. Little on the fact the price jumped from $5 to $10, but we'll see. The content might actually hold up to that, and if so, looking greatly forward to that. I've enjoyed it a lot so far, especially seeing how they've grown and developed and done better with each iteration. I just hope it doesn't end up being like a 20-chapter long game where put together it ends up being $300, and then I'd be kind of irked. But I'm not accusing them of that, nor do I think they're going to do that. That's just always the little bit of paranoia in the back of one's mind when dealing with a chapter-based game. Bendy, for instance, did this, which is one reason I actually didn't get Bendy until after it was later released as a full title. That, and I don't like cliffhangers very much, and generally don't want to get into a game, stop, wait a few months, get into a game, stop, wait a few months, or weeks, or however long it was. I'm the type of person that when there's a 2-part episode of a TV show I like, I won't watch the first part until I have the second part available so that I can watch them both together. I didn't watch Infinity War until I had Endgame. Avoiding spoilers was a fun journey, but I managed to do it somehow, and I was very pleased watching both of them together. That was a long day, though. I underestimated how long they would be combined. That is neither here nor there. I'm going to begin. I'm going over here. Oh, yeah, also I did check it in the recording, and the cooldown on that is originally 10 seconds. Upgrade 1 made it 7.5 seconds. Upgrade 2 made it 5 seconds, so I'm guessing that'll drop it all the way to 2.5, and I almost missed that. Listen later, click the thing, the exhibit. I don't like that you click it, it scrolls up, but then you have to scroll back down to click the play button.
I haven't had much sleep the past few nights. I've been feeling something pulling at my mind. My thoughts fall to the Joey Drew exhibit we opened last week. Outside
I remember that. Okay, we've already listened to that. I must have picked it up when we came here last time and then it ended and the autosave rewound me a little. Fair enough. But yeah, with a 5-second cooldown, I can actually mess around with that more. So I am so happy with that and looking forward to the 2.5-second cooldown. Don't think I don't expect you to get up. You're going to get up in a minute. I want to upgrade my wrench. Do I ever intend to use this? No, it's a waste of batteries. Do I want the upgrade nevertheless? Yes! Must upgrade everything! I know she's gonna attack me in a minute. Also, I know I ranted a bit about the Ink Demon last time. It's just that I really do hope that he exists in the environment. Chapter 3, The Eternal Machine. Oh my goodness. Fancy. I really do think having him in the environment makes a big difference for suspense. And hope that he is, and that it's not just a countdown timer of, you better get into a hidey spot before the timer ticks down, because that would just be sad. Alright, waste of battery. It's not really a wasted battery in this case. Using that Mega Whop would be a waste of a battery, unless, like, to use it on regular enemies, I'm sure there'll be a scenario where that'll be useful. Let's go ahead and charge her up. And honestly, the game is likely to give me plenty of batteries, so it's not like, unless I overused it on every single enemy that exists, probably wouldn't be a problem. You are very drippy. The machine must endure! What must it endure? What do it endure? Do it endure me? Why is there another one of you? Hey, good sky, Vahoo! I don't even know what you said. You startled me so bad, I'll have to check the recording. If you said anything interesting, I'll, play it back. Well played, though. Like that. Led me into a false sense of security by them being safe every other time. And she ain't hobbling around after me. Also, gent barrel.
This is Wilson.
What do you want, Wilson?
Anyone caught in restricted areas will be taken immediately to the pit.
Which
So
pit?
be a good egg. Follow the rules.
What pit do you speak of? The Abusos? Or we go to Abyss? Yes, I needed one of those. I need like 3 more still, but also note. We're in and out like rats, scurrying over the place, people shoving and pushing. The way this elevator system is set up, you'd think we'd only had 10 employees working here. At any time of day, this hall is full of people waiting to go. Right around quitting time, you're going to have to grab a magazine and wait your turn. Just goes to show that Drew Studios really did grow way too fast. But here, there's more than one way to escape this rat's maze. I'm going to do some asking around, Hudson Dale. Yeah, rapid growth can cause backfire in a company like that when your infrastructure isn't set up for that. Our company, or where I work, kind of ran into that issue where acquiring too many facilities too quickly without the IT infrastructure to support as many of them led to a lot of issues. Somewhat before I got there, but just interesting to know. I have 4 of those. That door doesn't open. But it happens in a lot of places, a lot of companies. It's just like, growth, good, and then it's like, too much growth, growing pains. What's here? Tokens. And that's a food, assumedly. Yeah, last time I bought from that, it was food. I don't want to waste my tokens on food. I hear something going on. Well, that's just not. Search. Emptiness. Should I be concerned by that? Given I'm hearing roaring and then what could be a tearing sound is like Somebody being torn apart? And roared at? Box. Search. Another box. Search. 3 batteries. I told you the game was giving me plenty of batteries. Now, we know this time to make sure not to take the last item. Make sure there's not an audio log in there before you take the last item, because the thing slams back shut, which annoys me gravely. I could go back down there and recharge my thing. Oh, I forget that's a thing. It's not come up to be useful yet, so it's... So, it just kind of, it's a mechanic I forget is there. Alright. Recharge you. Don't think I don't hear that. All right, that's over there. It's not through here. Ah, there we go. I like that the flow ability icon is not grayed out at the moment or X'd out, but it still doesn't work. Usually it's X'd out when I can't use it. You wait your turn. Hi, Demon. That is what I thought I was hearing. He's eating them. Let's see if I can get a better view of that. Hi, Demon. Hi. Boo! No, he's not. Game, you literally could have, at the very least in that instance, had him shamble towards me. But nope, he is not a presence in the game, and that makes me sad. Or he doesn't appear to be based on what I've seen thus far. That is very sad. You've had better days, though, bud. At least you got to see the demon. I just get threatened with him like a countdown timer QuickTime event thing. Maybe he'll show up later. I'm going to hold out hope that he's going to show up later. Because it'd be really sad if they had downgraded him to the status of a countdown instant death timer. Not even a QuickTime event at that point, because there's nothing to interact with. It would be like if Metroid Dread had made the amiss just a countdown clock, and it's like, you can only stay in the area this many seconds before you insta-die. And it'd be like, well, that's just, It wouldn't have the same impact.
Unauthorized service elevator in use. Manual lift ejection activated.
Why did you build a manual lift ejection system? Wow, the brakes kicked in. I guess they don't want to destroy the elevator. Oh, I can move. I thought we were... Now I cannot move. Okay, well, that was fascinating and puzzling and interesting. Didn't Angel tell me I need to be going up? I think I'm doing it backwards. Whale. This is unfortunate and minimap. Ooh, why are there eggs? Holy, what are you? Baby ink demon. You'd have the same sort of teeth. Oh, hi. Trying to investigate. Yeah, they do look like little baby ink demons. Can there stop being? Do I need to break these? Dead. Alright, game, you're doing it again. You're not explaining yourself. Okay, they spawn endlessly. And they can't be stopped. Huh. So you're saying I don't need to pay attention to anything that's going on, I just need to poke around, and when they finally kill me, respawn. Alright. Oh, I hit those. What does it do? Oh, do I need to keep hitting them? I'll probably need to keep hitting them. It wants me to take it seriously, but then it does this where it's just like keep doing it and respawning until you survive. Boy, I wonder what hitting that did. I'll never get to see. It let that in. Well, you're slow at least. I am busy investigating this room. Cannot interact during combat. That one's been tore up. Love the background music though. Feels very much like a, you know, boss battle. Ominous. But again, combat is not this game's strong suit. Why don't you just hawk at me? You hawking little uns at me. Presumably you gonna jump down here once I deal with the little uns. Making sure there ain't any more little uns following me. Now we do it again. Second verse, same as the first. Which means just run around until he finishes. Oh good, respawn, 0 penalty. Really don't much have the highest opinion of that. Not that I want to do this entire fight again, but there are mechanical problems at play if the player ends up feeling like it's just a war of attrition and I can infinitely respawn. That's pretty cool. Oh, I don't get to respawn if that happens. Fancy. Yeah, because if you're consumed... It's funny, the final frame of that popped up. It just feels... It's... Oh, am I really going to have to do this whole sequence again? It feels like... Hang on, let me deal with this first. See, they run away when the big one comes out. So if you get low on health, do not let the big one near you. Little head crab wannabe biters. The hit detection on this thing ain't great for these tiny things. But maybe that's the point. Maybe they're supposed to be hard to hit. I mean, they're little scurrying, scrabbly things. Nope. You okay, bud? bud. Bud, did you get stuck? Did I break it? And it can't kill me. I think it's just supposed to knock me out of the way so it can scurry back there, but... And I can't go to the menu either. Are you gonna literally make me Alt F4 out of this? Fine. Oh, look. I got an achievement. Complete Chapter 2. Some of the achievements don't proc until I close the game for some reason, and I find that weird. I really do like the game. I feel like it's, you know, it's grown a lot over its origins. But then I hit spots like that are just like, really? What the game wants me to do is feel this frantic, oh, I've got to run around, these things are chasing me, hit the thing, hit the thing, hit the thing, hit the thing. But you're likely to die once or twice before you figure out that's what it's wanting you to do, because you want to look around the room, and you'll probably waste half your health before you figure out that they spawn infinitely. I tend to play games in a way where, like, I clear out a room before I go places. It's why there's been some interesting Dungeons and Dragons based games on the computer that had infinite spawns, and it kind of ruined the game for me because I want to clear the dungeon and then go search for loot. But if they just keep infinitely spawning, the game doesn't expect you to search for all the loot, and it's just like, dude, I want to clear the place out and do all the things. See, that's clever. I like visually what's happening. I just don't think mechanically it's holding up to it as well. I hit you, you go there. If they didn't leap at me, it wouldn't be so much of a problem. The fact they leap at me makes it hard for me to get, you know, like, not get hit by them. I assume it's that stab attack is what, you know, is lethal. I'm probably going to die here, which is fine because it's a free heal. Come on, finish me off. Let me respawn. There we go. Hey, look, I've got most of my health back. What you gonna do about it? Nada. I mean, okay, I've got half my health back. I wouldn't call that most. Dead. Why do you have like a little spot there? Alright, well now I can go open the door. So what if I hadn't charged up my wrench before I got here? Oh, wait, maybe it's saying that I could charge it up by jamming it into here? Well, that's cool. That's free. That means I wasted a battery, but whatever. Fear shows our true nature. I mean, in a manner of speaking, you tend to show your true nature when things aren't going your way. When things aren't going well, when they're not going your way. That surge of impatience and all that. I'm not going to go into a deep philosophical dive there. Nice first boss fight. And I found a talker box.
Alice? Are you there? Alice?
Audrey, where are you?
I don't know. It's dark. And I don't know what to do.
Wait there. I'm coming to find you. Just don't move.
I'd have said I just fought a giant spider thing with teeth. That probably would have given her some idea where you were. Go with the flow. Which door open. If you're on the other side of the... Okay, I thought that was feet. Bendy friend. Just don't touch my left hand and we're good, buddy. Another battery. That was weird. Great, more eggs. No. Oh, look, an Alice cut out. Oh, look, a door. Shaft R. Yeah, let's just jump in a hole. I'm sure that won't lead to problems. Jump. Really, game? You're going to deprive me of the chance to jump in a hole. I'm so disappointed. I also can't look around, so there's only so much interesting that can happen here.
I believe there's something special in all of us. Especially you, Audrey.
Who are you?
Don't you know me? Take a good look.
Aren't you?
Joey Drew? In the flesh. Well, so to speak. Come on up. Let's take a little walk. There's something I want to show you.
And I can't pause, so, well, I was going to pause here, but apparently it says I can't pause here. Don't mind me, Joey, I'm looking around. I gotta find loot. There might be secret glowy ink canisters somewhere. Can I trust you? Can I whop you with a wrench? Make sure you're real?
There you go. Follow me. But mind your step. This old place is full of surprises.
You're one to
I
talk.
should know. I've worked here a long time.
Mr. Drew?
Joey, please.
Joey, what is this place? This studio? These monsters? Am I dreaming?
It's a cycle, Audrey. An ink-stained nightmare, forever stuck on repeat. With just a pencil and a dream, and with a little help from the Gent Corporation, it came into being. From what I gather, it exists in parallel with the outside world, but completely removed from the march of time. And like a record played over and over again, it's begun to crumble, wear down. This studio is a monument to choosing the wrong road. Now, whether it was built for revenge or regret, I don't know. That's my riddle to solve.
She's saying that that's why the first game played itself, kind of looped in back on itself. Still doesn't answer the question of the glowing ink and the lens thing and other questions, but hey, it's more than we knew.
The truth is, Audrey, someone out there is messing with what's in here. Bad things have begun to emerge from the puddles. Wicked creatures that never came from my pen. The worst ones call themselves keepers. Dangerous, deadly folks. They've taken over the old Gent workshop just beyond the sewers, trying to bring what they call order to this world, freezing the cycle in place, changing the script. Whatever answers you're looking for, you'll find them there.
I love that he, like, stops the monologue and lets me do stuff. Like, from a game design stance, that's wonderful. I'm going to loot everything. Every great story begins in mystery. Though things may be dark at the start, the truth will illuminate the way. Don't be afraid of who you are, fear only what you may become, and banish it away. Your best pal. Joey, have you been the one writing these messages? Are you the one that's been feeding Boris? Did you get him addicted to that soup? Can I have some of the soup? Anything hidden in here? Nope. What's next?
Look, above all, never forget. You're here for a reason, Audrey. There's always a reason, even when you can't understand it.
You made this world. Why can't you fix it?
Because I'm not the man. I'm just the memory.
Well, that's spooky. Just a pencil and a dream. I thought that said 1901 to 11,971, and my brain froze for a moment. Pardon. Huh. Well, with that glorious revelation of fascinating lore, I'm going to go ahead and pause here. Thank you for watching, and remember, I'm probably going to alternate this with Oxenfree, so it'll be 2 weeks from now before you see the next one on this, so, see you next time!